All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are on the water. This is Bevan Schuler. And, well, the rookie now into the finals time from Eltham, Taranaki. Sam Fergus doing the navigational duties. The rain will make it a little bit difficult for these guys and girls. First time in the boats for this meeting here at Waitra. And, well, I reckon they've been going pretty good for novices. First time out, this is their rookie race meeting, so they will certainly be learning plenty, don't you worry about that. So Bevan Schuler, interestingly, has been driving exceptionally well, has got the track rotation pretty well right. Oh, spun it out. And look, even some of the guys have been around for a long time have been having trouble with that hairpin. I'm absolutely wrapped about this hairpin. It's an absolute cracker, causes all sorts of issues. So Bevan Schuler now across the line, and the time of a 52.653. This is the first of our Group B in finals time. Of course, then we will go Group A, and then we will step it up to unlimited super boats. All right, so Tony Reid will be the next boat out. Unfortunately, Jason Reid, another of the Naki boys, has just not quite got the boat. He's just stepped into the tower. Mate, come over here. You've got Uncle Tony out on the water. What's happened with your program today?
Yeah, not too flash, KV. We done a distributor and melted a few things down.
That doesn't sound positive.
Not at all.
How do you reckon White Lightning Uncle Tony's going to go?
Oh, we'll see in about a minute, hopefully.
Yeah, exactly. Geez, I'll tell you what, Uncle Tony, been out of the sport for 13 years, managed to buy his own boat back, just sort of like really just luck, that one. And, well, I'll tell you what, Andrew Bakey is in the navigator's seat. Reid Engineering Limited down there in Waitra. So if you need any engineering, go and see Uncle Tony. Shifty Sports Bar and Tab. And surprisingly, who would have thought he's sponsored by Waitra Super Liquor and also Petersol Transport. So great to see Uncle Tony. I tell you what, like I said earlier, this bloke has the whitest legs I've ever seen. If you need to light up an alley at night, get this bloke with his legs out. You will be able to see from here to Auckland. All right, Uncle Tony across the line there in a 50.357. I'll tell you what, Jace, he's not too bad considering he's been out of it for 13 years.
Yeah, give him a couple of meetings and he'll get it back in there.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's no good to hear about your boat, mate. So you get a bit of head scratching going on, a little bit of disappointment. I know you've put a lot of work into the boat in the off season, and well, not the way to open the season, is it?
No, the first 15 seconds was mint.
That's what your girlfriend said. Girl talk now coming on the track. This is Kelly Manell and Nikki Ferguson. Girls Talk is the name of the boat. And well, the Crowded House out there on the water, also sponsored by Westview Aluminium Sign Group, CPSL, Cut Price Rentals, 0800 My Engine and Engine Rebuilders. So Kelly Manell is a world champion navigator alongside her husband. She said, you know what, Leighton, I'm sick of you having all the fun behind the wheel. And they strapped together this package. It is a Mack Craft hull. It's got a 406 Chev in it. Nikki Ferguson has jumped in right alongside, and the girls are really starting to look very, very tiny out there as well. Oh, you say that, and then she bogs it down, washed off a mile of boat pace there. So yeah, it does sounds very good, this boat. I quite like the way it's been operating. Kelly Manell with a time of 48.213 goes straight to the top of the table for the Group B category. Kelly Manell lists her day job as being Shrek's wife. That would be a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week job, I could well imagine. So yeah, nice run there for Kelly Manell. She's trying to see what boats are going down onto the ramp now. We've got full tarps down there, all sorts of stuff going on down there at the moment. But next to face the starter is TNT, Motor Preparations Limited. Ray Thompson from Whangamata, Dave Toms from GP. And, well, Ray Thompson just straight out of the blocks and really going very hard. This bloke been around the sport for a number of years, took the last sort of year or so off. Great to see him come back. And the mechanic from Whangamata is really getting into it. This is the Group B. We are in the finals, ladies and gentlemen. Sudden death from these boats. We are going to cut it down to 8. From there, we're going to cut it down to 5. Oh, and he's spat it out backwards, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, he's still going, but he needed to go down the other chute. He's probably just realised that, needs to reassess where he is. He's gone the wrong way, managed to keep the boat going. Turn left, turn left. Oh. No, he's well and truly lost. Absolutely well and truly lost.
I'm confused, I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah, that's a disappointing way for Ray to end that run. Just trying to see where he is. I've lost him through the tent of the rescue crew. Yep, he's coming into the pits. So, well, I hope Ray realised that was top 12. That is the end of the day for Ray. So, well, that's not the way you want to open your season, by getting yourself all confused right in the middle of the lap. Just trying to see down on the pit pool, see who's going to be out next. NZ at number 1 in the Group B last season. They want to continue with that winning form and out and about and into it straight out. They got the boat is the Schizo. Patrick and Jay Hayden. Oh, lost track of where that was. Now into the money corner. He's had a bit of trouble here. Went in a little bit too wide there. Really slowed down the boat. Not a lot of people have got that hairpin spot on. And Patrick Hayden that time sort of came under that category as well. You can see Jay, the navigator, with the arm right out wide. And Patrick Hayden straight to the top of the pops for the 46.764. I've got a question for you, Jason Reed. Well, there is no answer, really. Why doesn't glue stick to its own bottle?
Because it's glue.
But if it's glue and it sticks stuff, why doesn't it stick to the bottle?
Because it's glue.
Okay. Sounds like a good a reason as any. All right, you got the brother out here, the Buttercup. And, well, what do you reckon, mate? I think he's been going pretty well here this weekend.
Yeah, no, I was listening to him earlier. It doesn't even sound like he's lifting at all, so he's getting the hang of it.
Yeah, really starting to develop confidence, and Sister doing the navigational duties. Why do we call Sister? Oh, bit of a girl.
He's emotional at the best of times.
Right, no worries. So we've got the emotional sister. Is that how we're going to call it from now on? That should make him pretty happy. He can't hear what's going on while he's in the boat anyway. All right, Buttercup out on track at the moment. Daniel Reed. So one of the boys from Waitra, and fantastic host as well, I've got to say there, mate. He's been looking after me quite nicely. Daniel Reed into P2 with a 46.870. So nice run there for Buttercup. Liquid Addiction will be the next boat from the look of things. Tim Edhouse, Blair Edhouse. No, it is going to be Get Inside of Clayton Tisdall, Mandy Tisdall. These guys from Tapanui on the South Island, the boaties, Get Inside her, Tisdall Contracting and Henderson Demolition. The engine is a Brian Kelly special. And, well, these guys can either get it really right or really, really wrong. There's sort of no in between with these guys. They can get completely lost. This jet speed hull looking pretty good on the water. Brand new package for this season. Sat out last season after a lot of trouble with their engine builder at the time. Oh, I'll tell you what, I was wondering where he was going, and he has gone wrong way. So Clayton Tisdall, he needs to turn right here. Mandy will be in there absolutely yelling at him. He has lost a truckload of time and he knows it. I think we're going to call Clayton Tisdall the goldfish. I think sometimes he's got about the memory span of a goldfish. He's gone wrong way again. He's going to have to resort this out. I'll tell you what, he might not get through to the top 8. He has completely bamboozled. Absolutely bamboozled himself, confused. All right, now he's back on track again. But I tell you what, the confidence has gone out of the run. He really doesn't know where he is at all. This is going to throw so much time on it. But he might be lucky. It is a race of attrition. He did get the track direction right after all of that time. And, wow, the time is like, I don't know, 1 minute and 23 seconds. And, you know, tell you what, we're going to call Clayton Tisdall the goldfish because I think that's about sort of like the entire length of his concentration there. I actually had a goldfish once that could break dance on the carpet, but only for like 20 seconds and only once. Liquid Addiction out on track at the moment. Tim Edhouse out on water. He's got his son Blair sitting in the navvy seat from Ophonga. Blair Edhouse, the high school student. And I'll tell you, how cool is this? You've got a young bloke going to high school. What did you do on the weekend? Well, I was belting around a jet sprint track, breakneck speed. So these guys currently wear the 3NZ. Oh, you heard the engine just touch on the limiter just there, waiting for the blades to catch up, just spinning the wheels there. Into that run for the line. I'll tell you what, Tim Edhouse has been picking some nice lines all day. And Tim Edhouse straight to the top with a 44.363. And that is a very tidy run. He is some 2.4 seconds quicker than Patrick Hayden. 2.4, is that right? Yep, that's right. My calculations aren't too good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to put a hold on things just for a second because